Q&A because I don't like to give speeches, so whoever wants to go first with any questions y'all might have.
Whale pen.
Nobody has any questions?
Where do you get your inspiration from?
That's always the first question. Always. And I'm always say, I don't know. No, I really don't. I try not to use anything from people in my real life because I don't want to make anyone mad. But let me tell you, there's some characters where I live. I want to write books about them so bad, but they're the kind of people that if I wrote about them, people would be like, oh, that's not real. That's not realistic. But they are. I don't know. I really don't ever even know what I'm going to write until I start writing it. And so it just comes to me as I write. It's weird. I've always had a weird imagination.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite character or favorite book? Both.
Asking me my favorite book is like asking me which kid is my favorite. And it just depends on my mood. Right now, I feel like November 9 is my favorite because that's what I focused on. That's what I'm touring for. Those are the characters in my head.
I agree.
Probably in a couple weeks it will change to the book I'm writing, you know. But my favorite character that I've ever written has to be Daniel from Finding Cinderella. It was just so fun being in his head. I had a lot of fun writing it.
Do you ever make yourself cry like you do us?
I am not an emotional person. I am also not romantic at all. I had never read a romance novel before I wrote Slammed. I didn't even know Slammed was a romance. I self-published that one and put it in drama and poetry on Amazon because I had no idea. But there have been a couple of times I've teared up. I teared up once writing Ugly Love. And then this book I'm working on now called It Ends With Us, I've actually teared up a couple of times just on the outline. Like it hits home for me, and so this was a really hard one to write.
Each one of your books has a unique, I don't know if I want to call it plot twist, is that something you see before you start writing a story, or has it been that you started writing the story and then that kind of happened and you just put it in?
The main plot twist, without giving any spoilers away, don't worry, in November 9, I knew what was going to happen before I started writing it. And everything else in the book, I have no idea. I usually know the plot twist before I write a book because I'll think about the book for at least 6 months before I start writing it.